When it comes to motorcycles with more than 350cc capacity, one of the biggest challenges faced by engineers is how to manage the heat generated by the engine itself. In this regard, Suzuki offered an innovative solution by launching the Suzuki Le Mans, also known as the GT750, which was Suzuki's first two-stroke motorcycle using a liquid cooling system. The Suzuki GT750 was introduced in 1971 and immediately caught the attention of motorcycle enthusiasts worldwide. The 750 cubic centimeter, three-cylinder, two-stroke engine with liquid cooling weighs 249 kilograms when fully fueled. This bike features a 70mm cylinder bore and 64mm stroke, combined with a 5-speed gearbox and a 3x4 exhaust system. As a result, the GT750 produces significant power and torque, making it a robust motorcycle for various road conditions. Recognizing the great potential of the liquid-cooled two-stroke engine in the Suzuki GT750, an electrical expert from Australia with over 25 years of experience, Corey Potter, who also has a hobby in modifying and designing motorcycles, decided to restore this vehicle with his expertise. Corey Potter had long wanted to create a two-stroke motorcycle with a 70s-era concept, but was still deciding on the right engine base to channel his hobby. His desire materialized when he chose and considered the GT750 engine base. Besides being the starting point for the development of three-cylinder engines with liquid cooling, an innovation by Suzuki engineers at the time, Corey also sought to maintain the authenticity and characteristics of the 70s era, while adding modern touches to enhance performance and comfort. With a comprehensive inventory of tools accumulated during his career in electrical engineering, including an AC TIG welder, lathe, milling machine, bandsaw, and 3D printer, Corey found it easier to build his dream bike by restoring and redesigning the GT750 into a 70s-era street tracker. The project began when Corey posted a photo on his Instagram on February 13, 2023, showing an engine case with an open crankcase revealing 3 connecting rods. Yes, it was the engine from the Suzuki GT750 with a 3-cylinder configuration. However, upon inspection, one cylinder and the crankshaft were severely damaged, so he had to repair the crankshaft. To address this issue, he replaced various crucial components, such as main bearings, seals, connecting rods, big and small bearings, thrust washers, pistons, piston pins, clips, and of course, piston rings. Despite this, other components were still in good condition, considering the bike's age of over 49 years. Once the engine restoration was complete, the next step was the frame. Corey took time from his busy schedule as an electrician to work on the GT750 frame. He assembled the frame and added several electrical components, such as coils, a regulator shear rectifier, starter relay, battery, and an M-unit, neatly mounted using custom brackets he made. Corey diligently worked on this project every weekend, ensuring that each component was accurately and aesthetically installed. The next step was to cut the subframe and create a seat mount that matched the bike's overall design. Additionally, Corey planned to use carbon material for the front plate and headlight mount for added strength and aesthetics. With his skills and attention to detail, Corey worked hard to create a frame that was not only sturdy, but also clean and tidy. Moving to the wheels, since the bike followed a 70s tracker concept, Corey sought advice from his friends at Banky Performance, experts in flat track setups, to customize the GT750 to fit his tracker concept. With their help, Corey obtained a rear wheel that matched the tracker concept for his GT750. He continued measurements to ensure the spacers and sleeves fit correctly. Additionally, the caliper mounts required some adjustments to meet the desired specifications. Despite the adjustments needed, Corey was confident that the final result would be outstanding, especially with the addition of luxurious Dunlop tires that would enhance the bike's appearance and performance. Corey also utilized a 3D printer to create prototype wheel spacers. With the help of the 3D printer, Corey printed several spacers to ensure correct sprocket alignment. After printing the wheel spacers, Corey installed the engine lower unit into the frame along with the output shaft and installed sprockets. This allowed him to ensure the rear sprocket alignment. With the alignment confirmed, Corey could create the final spacers using a lathe. Corey retained the original GT750 hub with slight modifications to fit the Yamaha R6 forks. After removing the rust from the hub, it was ready to be laced with stainless steel spokes from Buchanan, paired with XL rims size 19 by 2.5 36H, fitted with 130/80/19 Dunlop tires. He also created a disc adapter to fit the Yamaha R6 fork and added calipers. With the help of the 3D printer, Corey printed a front brake disc adapter to ensure the spacing from the original hub to the center of the caliper was precise. After the 3D printed brake disc adapter was completed, Corey proceeded to make new front wheel spacers using a lathe. This process took several hours, but resulted in more precise and neat parts than the previous 3D printed prototypes. In addition to the front brake disc adapter, Corey made several mock-up rear set mounting brackets using a 3D printer. By experimenting with these mock-ups, Corey could try different shapes and designs to find the most suitable one. For the carburetors, Corey opted for smart carb units, with 3 smart carb 38s installed on the GT750. However, the right side interfered with the clutch housing, prompting Corey to design and 3D print an offset carburetor manifold. This custom manifold was made from TPU, thermoplastic polyurethane, with a hardness of 95A, chosen for its flexibility yet rigidity when printed with 50% infill. To ensure fuel resistance, Corey planned to coat the manifold with epoxy after removing some inner material using a die grinder. Moving to the rear subframe and seat mount, Corey used 3mm aluminum to ensure strength and durability. A lower plate was also added to keep out mud and dirt, ensuring the plate sat flush with the seat unit. After the subframe was completed, Corey proceeded with fitting the oil tank and radiator, all custom-made to ensure perfect fit and maximum performance. For suspension, Corey chose shocks from YSS, offering high performance and riding comfort. The contrast between these shocks and the white frame added visual appeal to the GT750 tracker. At the front, custom triples from Cognito Moto with riser blocks were ready to meet the flat track bars from Pro Taper. The front suspension also utilized YSS components, equipped with preload settings. The rear braking system featured a Brembo master cylinder, mounted on a custom plate with a clear gloss Cerakote finish. The white brake line added an aesthetic touch, matching the frame color. For the front brakes, Corey used blue spot calipers from a 2004 R6, rebuilt with new seals, springs, pins, EBC sintered pads, Brembo discs, and custom disc adapters. In the electrical department, Corey took several crucial steps to ensure optimal performance and reliability for the GT750 tracker. The new Axon ignition replaced the 50-year-old point system, providing ease of installation and maintenance-free operation. With the sweet two-stroke sound and the smoke billowing from the 3 exhausts, this bike truly brings back memories of the 70s era. Every time the engine roars, it reminds us of the times when two-stroke bikes ruled the roads with their distinctive performance and characteristics. What are your thoughts on the custom motorcycle restoration project built by Corey Potter using the GT750 engine base? You can also check out his new projects on wild vehicle modifications on his personal Instagram. That's all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below, and turn on the notifications so you won't miss the next video.